Hello everybody, and welcome back to Zeke Watches Toku. Today we'll be taking a look at Kyurangers, episode 3 and 4. Episode 3 of Kyuranger opens with the introduction of the commander, or the Zordon of the season, Xiao Lanbo, who is a dragonoid-looking alien and should not be in charge of the Kyurangers, let alone really any resistance force. He's overly silly and is more concerned with how the organization can look cool than how the organization can actually function, which I guess is funny when you think about producers and shows like this. I guess maybe that's the joke. But the big meat and potatoes of the episode is we are introduced to our next Kyuranger, Sasori Orange. His name is Stinger. He is an alien with a scorpion-like tail that has a deadly venom, and it turns out that not only is he our new Kyuranger, he is not on their side. He works for Jack Matter, and is also the guy who very likely killed Professor Anton, Oshi Black's creator. So Champ, the Black Ranger on the team, he's got beef with Orange, and the whole episode is just a huge knockout, drag-out fight between Black and Orange, and like hell, man, they even take it to the Zords. It is just like chicken watching those two things smash into each other. The Orange, the Scorpio Voyager, and the Bull Voyager, just like fucking ramming into each other and shit. The other Kyurangers are superfluous. They're just there because, you know, the team needs to be there. And someone needs to take out the big old spire that apparently is what Jack Matter... They finally revealed Jack Matter's big plan in this episode very offhandedly, in which they're trying to get something called Planet Joom, which I assume is like the life force of the planet. They need it to power their shit. Because, you know, evil. But yeah, like I said, it's mostly a fight between... It's just a big old fight between Orange and Black, with Lucky, the Red Ranger, trying to get in there and saying, hey, I mean, he can't be all evil. I mean, I know he killed the guy who built you, but he's a Kyuranger. So clearly he was meant to be good. And of course we've all seen this type of thing before with Tommy and Merrick and Burai and Japanese Merrick. I mean, he's gonna be good by the end of it, but right now he's a bit of a bastard, and that's very interesting. Episode 4 of Kyuranger was actually quite adorable. We follow the character of Raptor 283 throughout the entire episode. I mean, there is a subplot with the Kyurangers, but it's mostly Raptor 283's show. Raptor 283, of course, is the character that's shown up ever since the first episode. She's the pilot of the Orion, the base of operations for the Kyurangers, and her serious, work-focused demeanor is just a facade for her John Dorian level of just space case dreamer. And all she wants is to just be more useful than just a pilot. She wants to actually fight with the Kyurangers. She wants to do things, but sadly she is neither built for combat, and she can't do it. Or at least she feels she can't. By the end of the episode, she becomes the Pink Ranger, so that's her whole arc, and it's really cool. She gets the Eagle constellation, and it's also cool, you know, pink, like eagle, an eagle-themed pink. Like, eagle's usually a Red Ranger reserved animal, but I like that they're breaking the mold here. So that's side A of the story. Raptor 283 becoming Washi Pink, the final 9th Kyuranger. B side of the episode, in which we have Silver and Gold stay on the ship while Black, Red, Yellow, Green, and Blue go down to the planet and stop the monster of the episode, who is this giant, fat, dream-eating baby who controls the planet Earth. Oh, by the way, we're back on Earth. 4 episodes in, and we have arrived on the planet Earth, and it has been completely fucked over. People still live there, like there's still humans there. I mean, planet Earth has been turned into a sweatshop to create consumer products for the rest of the universe, which is, honestly, if you're an alien, that's what you'd use Earth for. We largely use our own planet for that shit anyway. And also, when the Kyurangers get there, they comment that they don't know what Earth is, and also its place in space has no strategic value, which is also funny when you think about all the aliens that have come down and tried to conquer Earth in other seasons of Super Sentai and Power Rangers. At the end of the episode 4, we see Stinger again, and he's going to be deployed to Earth to kill the Kyurangers, since he is a Kyuranger and also the only guy who was able to kick their asses this way to Sunday. The head guy, like the fucking big cloaked monster guy who's in charge of Jack Matter, very concerned with the Kyurangers showing up on Earth, and tells Stinger that he needs to kill them before they learn Earth's greatest secret. So I'm assuming they're going to learn about the other Super Sentai teams and how they died protecting Earth, and this will give them a bigger resolve. Oh, and forgot to mention, in both episodes, they fight the monster, form the Megazord, fight the monster again, and win.